Continuing on to this side of the room, one of the re-released Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because my cousin sent me mine when I left it at her house and the package got lost. Then I bought a replacement and one of my nephews took him apart. So this one's staying in the box for a while. Let's see what else. Some designs for clothing, a lily skirt that I haven't sewn, and actually this is how I store my fabrics, because most of my fabric I get a very small amount. This is how I store all of my ribbon. I did this one evening while my husband played Red Dead Redemption, and I laughed as he lassoed nuns and drove them behind him on his horse. We are very mature here. We've got my eyeballs for dolls and various fiddly things, ribbons. I have more ribbons in another box, and various craft things, and some extra zippers, and all of my clay is in this box. This is junk. This is junk casts, and that is all originals that either I have not worked on or need to be cast or need to be kept for later casting from an official source. This pile of fabric is going to be the rest of my Halloween costume, with the exception of the black and gray stripes on the bottom, which I'm going to make into a dress someday. I use this baby blanket for when I need to dump out a box filled with scraps so that I don't get my floor messy and I can just dump them all back in. It's like the Lego system of cleanup. Those are all my charms and jewelry making stuff. This hat box is lovingly filled with large doll clothes, and we've got some fabric that needs to be put away. And ignore the naked doll on the bottom. This is all of my fabric for dolls, and most of my dolls that I own. There's some in the bedroom that my favorite ones stay in the bedroom generally. That is Frederick. He's a knockoff Godzilla that I covered in glitter when I was 10. I love him. I've had him for 20 years now. And yeah, not too much going on other than naked dolls and disembodied heads here. I'll move more of these onto my new shelf that I just got. Shelves courtesy of IKEA. And here's the other IKEA shelves with all of my toys. Some of my She-Ra and Golden Girl figures, and RC and Maleficent. I don't know where my big Maleficent is. Some boxes I decorated. Some boxes my sister-in-law decorated. Most of the G1 characters, with the exception of Sideswipe, who fills up an entire corner. There's 3 of him missing, and they're in a box I can't find, and I feel terribly guilty about it enough that I had nightmares. I'm so just an adult. And here's all the toys and remnants. It's kind of bare because I lost the box. I found it, but I was too tired to go through and put some more stuff out. These are the Sylvanians that I found at a flea market. My Sylvanians did not survive my childhood. A lot of things didn't. All my Barbies and My Little Ponies are at my parents' because I have little cousins who occasionally come up and visit, and I let them play with them. Down here, this may be too dark, I hope not, miscellaneous action figures and G.I. Joes, and I'm also missing Snake Eyes now that I think of it. I love this toy of Leonardo. He's one of my favorites. There's also some more Transformers animated, various Grimlocks, because I love Grimmy Poo. Oh, and my Perceptor that I just got, who, his head is on there, it just refuses to stay up. Apparently he's frightened of the Dalek. I've got a Driz Duerden doll that I made long ago. And finally, this is kind of the miscellaneous. I have a bunch of shit in the bottom of this box. What do I do with it?